Everyone, today we will try to add ball bounce sound, whether when the ball touches the board or when touch the ring and also the ground. And one more thing is ball swish sound when we are scoring, right? Okay, let's find the sound first. Here I'm using Envato Elements. You can get free resources at Pixabay and choose sound effects. Find for basketball. And there's so many sound you can use, and maybe you need to process it first because this is raw data. Let's hear it. See? This has multiple bounds and you want to cut it. And here basketball backboard. Weird sound, but yeah, you can always use it. If you need background cheering, then you have it. Basketball net swish sound, okay. Again, you need to cut it. Basically, you can choose it here if you want to use free sound. I'm using Envato Elements and we'll choose one of these. Let's see. Yeah, this is a net swish. And download.
Audio Jungle.
And for the ball bounce,
Audio Jungle.
okay, I will use this one. Download it. If you need so many resources for your game, 2D or sound effect, you can just register on Envato Elements. It's a monthly subscription, but it is really good. And if you have website project, it's also really good. So many things you can check out in here. And if you want to support me, you can. Maybe you can use my affiliate link below. Anyway, let's process this sound first. As you can see, we need to cut the empty sound. I'm using Reaper for that because it is free. Let's open our sound. Okay, let's extract this. And here we get the audio. Let's process this one first. Go to Reaper. If you want to download it, you can use the link in the video description. It's free. And just drag the audio here. Zoom in using mouse wheel. And drag the head to here and press S to cut it. Here to cut it again. And just delete this. Drag it into the starting point and file. Just render it. Choose the directory where you want to save the audio. I think I will use the current directory right here, and then name it ball bounce maybe. Set it as MP3 and render file. Done. Let's see. Okay, good. Now the second one is the net swish. Again, we will just remove this one and add it. Do the same thing, drag it, press S, drag it again, press S, and just remove what don't we need. And render again. Set the directory and NetSwish mp3 and render file. Done. Okay, nice. Now go to our Unity, create folder sound. And we can just drag the audio right there. Okay, we are done with the audio, and there are many ways to play the audio. In this tutorial, we will only try 2 ways. The first one is audio source directly to the object, which is our ball. Let's do that. See our prefab and ball. Here we can add more component. Audio source. Audio source. Turn off the play on awake, or it will always play the sound when you instantiate the ball. And get back to the sound folder. Drag ball bounce to the audio clip. Don't forget to save it. And we can go to our ball script right here. Double click here. And now we have our ball script. Let's add our audio source. I think I will put it here. Private audio source. Ball bounce sound. Like that. And yeah, I think we will get the component right here in awake. You can always add it on start. It doesn't matter. Get component audio source. And then on collision enter. Have check ground contact and trigger enter. Basically, this is when we got our ball score. We will play NetSwish, and here we will play the ball bounce. So let's play the ball bounce first. Go to our check ground contact. See, it's checking if it's collide with our ground. So if yes, then let's play the ball bounce sound dot play. Okay, let's try. In here, let's see our chord first. Here, ground, board, all untagged. So we will get our sound when it touches the ground. Okay, let's do that. Play, start game, and no sound. Okay, it's because our ball destroyed, I think. Let's see. We need to check this, so no need to on ground event for now. Okay. Now we know that the ball is making a sound, actually making a sound. Here we can already see the disadvantage of this method for our purpose. Get back to our ball checking. So I think we want to make our function for this. On collision entered, here check ground contact for the collision. And now we want to check whether if we need to play the sound or not. Check ball collision sound condition. Just like that, and remove this, we get back to the previous condition, and private void check ball collision sound condition 2D collision. And here we will check not only ground, let's say ground and board which not having a tag. Let's make it board. Okay, I think this is board. Okay. Give the tag board. And for the ring, I think we can also use the board because we're not playing the sound of the ring or the board, but only the ball. Okay, let's check it. Just copy this if you want and set it as board or the ground. So if it's not board or ground, then return. Do not play the audio. But if yes, then ball bounce sound dot play. This time at least we will get the sound played on collision with the ring and the board. Let's try. Start game and let's try this. Shoot. Okay, not playing the sound. Sorry. I think this use N instead of R. Start and okay, nice. Quite good, right? But we have some disadvantage to this method, which is, as you know, that when we check the ground contact and the ball destroyed, the audio doesn't even play because it's already destroyed. And because we play the audio when the collision happened, it always play one audio. And you know, when we dribbling very fast or it bounced too many times at the same time, I mean in the very short time period, it actually has multiple sound. That's why I want to use the second method, which is instantiate the audio object. Right now we just play the audio, and now we will create the audio object. Let's do that first. Go to the Unity editor, and here we can create new object, create empty, and here we can name it ball bounce audio, maybe. It's up to you. And then here we can add audio source, use our sound ball bounce, And here we can enable the play on awake. And how we use this? We can make it as a prefab, ball bounce audio, it becomes a prefab, and then in our ball, instead of using the audio source like this, we can use game object, use serialized field, so we can add the ball bounce audio from the Unity editor, and it's become game object. We don't need to initialize this, and when the collision happen, instead of play, we can just instantiate the ball bounce sound, just like this. Okay, now we need to add our ball bounce object into our ball script. Right here. Save it. And we can remove this one. Okay, let's try if it's working or not. Start game, and let's try the ground first. Okay, see? It can play the audio. Now, good. But if you see here, there's 3 objects of the audio right now. We need to destroy it when the sound already finished playing. If you don't do that, it will become a memory leak. See, it always adding a new audio upload. Okay, let's stop it. And how to fix that? We can just create a script. Let's name it audio destroy on finish. Yeah, I will name it like that. Create the script, open it. Here we can add our private audio source. Let's name it SFX audio. And on start, we can get it equals get component audio source. And on update, we can check it if it's playing or not. If not playing, then we can destroy it. So if SFX audio dot is playing, see, it's a variable and not function. So if the audio is not playing, then destroy this. That's it. Let's try. Start game and try to the ground. Okay, it's not destroying. Haven't I put the script? Let's see. Okay. Okay. Game object. Is the game object. Okay, let's try. Start game and see, the ball audio is now gone. Let's try again. And it's gone. Nice. And let's see if we add it first. Okay, it's good. And this is why the previous script doesn't work. This is pointing at our script, our class script right here. So when we do destroy that, the object doesn't really destroyed, but the script is destroyed. But right now, if we choose this .gameObject, then we're pointing to our GameObject that holds this script. That's why right now it's working. Basically, this is good enough, or I can say it is great for our purpose. And I prefer this one, at least for now. There's another way, which is we can make something like audio manager and we put all audio source right there, but I don't feel like it for our purpose. We just make it really simple and we don't want to complex this thing. So let's add our Swiss sound right now. Our Swiss is on the ring collision, I think. Let's see. Score trigger and box collider. Let's stop it for now. Yeah. So when we pass this ring, where is it? You can see it when it's small, but we can see it when it's bigger. Weird. But at least we know the position. I will use the score trigger right here to detect the collision and then do the Swiss sound. I'm sorry, not collision, but trigger. This is a trigger, okay? You can add it from our score event.invoke. Basically, right here. But this one is done after enter the collision or trigger and exit the trigger. So I don't know which one is right. But if you want to make it like object-oriented thing, again, you can always do it here, or you can add another script for that. For example, in the score trigger right here. But okay, for now, we will just make it in the game system and in the score. Let's add new variable, serialize field, private audio source, net Swiss sound. And on score, we can just play it. Play. Just like that. Get back to the game and see our game system. Audio source. Set our sound net Swiss and turn off the play on awake. I think I make a mistake here. I didn't mean to add audio source like this. We can, but why? We can just use the private here and initialize it. On awake, we can set net Swiss sound equals get component audio source, like this, just like on the ball before. Okay, let's try this method first. Play, start game, and try this. Okay, it's quite nice actually. Okay, it's good. You can choose this way, or we can try one more thing, which is use it on the score trigger. Let's remove the code first. And we can add script right here. Name score collision. That's the script named like that for now. I'm not using the right casing here. Let's change it now. I'm sorry. I'm on a web project that using camel case. So yeah. And here we can add our audio source just like before. Let's switch sound and start. Let's switch sound equal get component audio source. And on trigger, here we have on it trigger enter and trigger exit. I think we will choose the trigger enter. We will try the new thing. Before the sound happen when trigger exit. So right now we will try the trigger enter. And let's switch sound dot play. And we can just drag the net switch right here, and it automatically add audio source with net switch audio clip right here. Oh yeah, if you want to set the volume, you can right here. So if the ball bounce sound too big before, you can just adjust the volume lower. Okay, turn off the play on awake. Let's try this. Start game and I think it's better on the exit actually. So exit. Am I right? Yep. And we can make the sound of the ball bounce lower, I think. It's too big. So prefab ball bounce and set the volume lower. Maybe 0.6. Play this again. Start game and try this. Okay, it's good, it's nice. What do you think? Which way do you prefer? And next, I think we will start to do the game over condition. So we can make it like a real game. Okay, we've done so many things, so we need to organize it. Don't forget that. And I think in prefab we need to create a folder. Let's say audio. And here, well, object for this ball and ball predict. And in the asset, when we create script, it's already here. It's created here on default, so we need to drag it into our script folder. Okay, because this is not big enough, we doesn't need to organize it more. Well, let's see what's this. I think that's the source of the error. Let's play again. Yep. Okay, I think this is good enough. So we already organized our script, our object, our prefab, audio, and everything else. Okay, that's it for now. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.